Have you ever downloaded an application from the web and wondered if it contains malware and whether you should open it? With cases of malware, viruses and ransomware spreading like wildfire, it's normal to be paranoid about every app you run in Windows. Hysolate creates an isolated container for Windows and allows you to run your applications in a sandbox environment. Even if the application contains malware, it will not affect your base system. Think of it like a virtual machine, but a well-integrated one with little technical skills required to start using it. Let's see how Hysolate works. Getting and installing Hysolate. There are two versions of Hysolate, the free one for public use, link in the description, and the premium one for enterprise. The free version will set up an isolated container on your Windows system, but if you need remote control and or advanced security policies, you'll need the enterprise version. We are going to cover the free version in this review. One thing to note is that the software requires a computer with decent specs. You have to have a Windows 10 Pro Enterprise machine with 8 GB of RAM, a solid state drive, and Intel Core i5 or later. To get started, download the free version of Hysolate. Do note that Hysolate doesn't provide a download link on its site. You'll have to fill in a form with your email address for the download link to be sent to you. The installer file is only about 334 megabytes in size. Run and install it on your Windows 10 machine. Once installed, it will prompt you to enter your email address followed by the verification code that was sent to your email address. Next, it will prompt whether you want to install the browser extension that will automatically redirect to risky or untrusted websites to the isolated environment. Do note that the browser extension only works with Google Chrome. If you don't have Google Chrome on your computer, even though you check the install extension button, nothing will actually be installed. After installation, restart your computer. Using Hysolate. Hysolate is set to auto-run during startup, so once you restart your computer, you should see the prompt in the taskbar. You can also choose to take a tour if you want. All you need to know right from the get-go is that you have to press Win and Alt and the left and right arrow keys to switch to the isolated environment. A few applications like Google Chrome, 7-Zip and Notepad++ are pre-installed in the isolated environment, so you can start to browse the web or download applications to install right away. There are a few interesting and useful features that Hysolate integrates into your system. You can simply right-click on a file and have it open in the isolated environment. This is very useful if you want to install software downloaded from an unknown source. Simply right-click on it, choose Open in Workspace, and it will run and install in Hysolate. In addition, there's a shared clipboard between the host and the isolated environment. Simply press Ctrl+C to copy in one place, and you can use Ctrl+V to paste it into another environment. This works two ways between the host and the virtualized container. There's been many exploit cases involving USB drives now, and now of course people are worried about inserting USB drives in their computer. Hysolate comes with an option to redirect your USB drive when you plug it in. You can then view the USB drive content in the Hysolate workspace and copy the files over to the host system after you have verified that they are safe. Website redirect. If you've installed the Google Chrome extension for Hysolate, it can watch your browsing URL and auto-redirect you to the isolated environment when you're on a high-risk site. However, it doesn't protect you if you still foolishly entered your credit card details on a scam site in Hysolate. It's clever, but not that clever. You can also customize the extension for the list of websites you want to allow or redirect. The good thing about Hysolate is that it's easy to use and well integrated with the host system. Even if you're not technically inclined, you can set it up easily and start running applications in the virtualized environment in literally minutes. That it's free makes it an even better deal as well. Okay, as always, thank you so much for watching. That's all for now. See you next time.